Here's the brutal reality. Most men and women unconsciously serve as human batteries. They unknowingly give away their vital energy every day, propping up the power of others. This saps their vitality, leaving them drained, bitter, and stuck in an endless cycle of exhaustion. Because, my brothers and sisters, there exists a hidden battlefield in this world. It's a war for energy, and unless you grasp its rules, you'll forever be a pawn, manipulated by forces beyond your awareness. So listen closely, because today I'm going to pull back the curtain. We're going to explore the 7 unforgiving laws of power that govern this unseen game. In this world, you are either the predator or the prey, and if you're still listening to me now, then I know you have fire in your belly. There's something deep inside you that refuses to be subdued. Good. Let that fire burn, because it's time to enter the arena and claim what's rightfully yours. But first, you must know this. If you don't understand power, then you're being used by it. So stay with me, warriors, because we've got much to discuss. Let me tell you, I was once young and naive, believing the world revolved around me. But after years of trial and error, I now see things with crystal clarity. Life is a game of power and strategy. And if you're not playing it, you're simply playing into the hands of those who are. So let me take you through the gauntlet today. Let me show you how energy flows in this world and teach you how to wield it like the masters. You see, the art of power starts with observation, not reaction. You've felt it before, haven't you? You walk into a room and suddenly the mood shifts. A presence envelops you. That's when you realize there's a power struggle underway. Words aren't spoken, but power shifts. It's a subtle dance, a hidden battle that plays out in boardrooms, homes, streets, and even online. And until you recognize its presence, you'll remain oblivious. The game is always being played, whether you see it or not. The masters move with precision, exploiting every advantage while the pawns stumble around blindly, reacting instead of acting. But you, my brothers and sisters, you can't afford to be a pawn. You have too much to offer this world. So pay close attention to the 7 laws I'm about to reveal. Study them, absorb them, and let them fuel your rise to mastery. Welcome to the battlefield. Remember, the goal of this game isn't domination or destruction, but understanding and control. So keep this in mind as we dive into the heart of the matter. Law No. 1. Never outshine the master. I want you to think of 2 individuals working under the same boss. Both are talented, but one makes a conscious effort to never outshine the master. Instead, they subtly downplay their accomplishments, ensuring the boss remains the center of attention. As a result, they gain favor and advance without drawing unwanted envy or jealousy. On the other hand, the second person craves recognition and often one-ups the boss in meetings. While initially successful, their tactics eventually backfire, leading to their downfall. Can you guess why? Because they've broken the first law of power, which states, never put someone else in a position to do you harm. In simple terms, never outshine your leader, never steal their spotlight, always leave room for them to be the biggest fish in the pond. Apply this law wisely, my friends, and you'll climb the ladder of success without drawing undue attention or resentment. Law No. 2. Say less than necessary. You see, our words are potent weapons, and I've seen many stumble by using them recklessly. When you talk too much, you reveal information that could be used against you. You open yourself up to scrutiny, exposing weaknesses that others can exploit. There's a reason the scriptures say, he who increases his speed ends up speaking foolish things. But the one who observes the law of power will act with discretion, knowing full well that brevity and mystery are their greatest allies. So cultivate the habit of saying less than necessary. Let your actions speak for you, and keep your thoughts to yourself. Trust me, my brothers and sisters, in this game of power, silence is golden. Law No. 3. Conceal your intentions. You must understand that intentions are the blueprints of our lives. They shape our actions and ultimately determine our destiny. However, in this world of power, intentions are a double-edged sword. When revealed, they can be twisted, manipulated, and used against us. That's why it's crucial to conceal your intentions, to keep them hidden from those who would seek to exploit them. As Sun Tzu wisely wrote, all warfare is based on deception. Your intentions are your greatest assets and your most vulnerable point. So learn the art of concealment. Guard your intentions fiercely, and let your actions be the manifestations of your true desires. Law number 4. Guard your reputation like a lion. Your reputation is the cornerstone of your power, and it's essential to defend it with the ferocity of a lion. It precedes you, influencing how others perceive you and interact with you. To ignore or mishandle your reputation is to invite disaster. People will underestimate you. They'll test your limits. They'll challenge your resolve. But if you guard your reputation fiercely, they'll think twice before crossing you. Nurture your reputation as a valuable asset, and it will serve you well in the battles ahead. Law number 5. Master the art of timing. There's a Chinese proverb that goes, he who waits patiently is said to be wise. Why? Because timing is everything. One wrong move at the wrong time can cost you everything. A single misstep can lead to defeat. A poorly timed decision can shatter your dreams. But when you master the art of timing, you become unstoppable. You strike when the iron is hot. You make moves when the stars align. Learn to read the signs, to sense the rhythms of the universe. Don't rush the process. Let opportunities ripen, for when you act with perfect timing, you'll achieve victory without unnecessary struggle. Law No. 6. Be unreadable and mysterious. You see, when you lay everything out on the table, you lose your power. People can exploit your vulnerabilities, manipulate your emotions, and predict your moves. But when you keep something of yourself hidden, when you remain unreadable and mysterious, you become incredibly powerful. You see, people crave what they can't have. They want to understand you, to categorize you, to predict your next move. But if you remain enigmatic, if you guard your inner landscape fiercely, they'll be drawn to you. They'll respect you. They'll fear you. And that's when you hold the true power. When they can't figure you out, when they can't control you, that's when you become truly formidable. So embrace the mystery within you. Let some things be unknown. Let some parts of you remain forever unreadable. And finally, Law No. 7. The most sacred law of all. Transmute pain into power. I want you to remember this truth. Pain is not a curse. It's not a punishment. It's pressure. Pressure that, when resisted, breaks. The pressure that, when embraced and channeled, multiplies your power 100-fold. Listen to me carefully. Every scar tells a story of resilience. Every setback is a stepping stone to greatness. Every pain you've endured has shaped you, forged you into the warrior you are meant to be. So don't shy away from pain. Don't fear it. Embrace it. Transmute it into power. As the great Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This path is not for the faint of heart. But if you yearn for true power, for the strength to carve your destiny, then heed my words. Embrace the pain, transmute it, and watch as you ascend to levels you never thought possible. But remember, brothers and sisters, this is only half the story. The true power lies within you, waiting to be unleashed. It's in your emotional regulation, your breath, your ability to focus your energy, and your devotion to your craft. Your breath is your weapon. It gives you life force. Your silence is your sword. It cuts through confusion. Your attention is your currency, invested wisely. Your eyes are your mirrors. Reflect on what you see. Your ears are your windows. Listen intently. You see, power comes not from dominating others, but from mastering ourselves. It's in the refinement of our focus, the control of our emotions, and the purity of our intentions. So here's the call to arms. Are you ready to step into your power? Are you done being consumed by the game, done being a pawn in someone else's game? It's time to flip the script. It's time to become the puppet master. You are a sleeping lion, my friend. And the moment you awaken, the world will tremble. Because now you see the system. Now you understand the code. You are no longer food. So go forth, warriors, and conquer your own personal battlefield. Go change the world. Not by conforming to it, but by becoming the irresistible force that it can't ignore. The choice, my brothers and sisters, is yours. Will you continue to be a pawn, manipulated by the unseen forces of power? Or will you awaken to your potential and become the master of your own destiny? The path is yours to forge. The power is yours to claim. The choice, however, is ultimately in your hands. Remember, the world is a battlefield. The game is always being played, and you are the most important piece on the board. Now go forth and conquer.